Good morning, students. How are you? I hope you all are good. So let us start our first lesson. Before starting the lesson, let us storm your mind. Let us deal with the question of creative and critical thinking. Please go through the question. If in a village, 2/3 of the male population is married to 3/4 of the female population, now there is a rule that one man can marry only one lady. Your question is you have to find out what fraction of the total population is unmarried. Please stress upon this. What fraction of total population is unmarried? And this question is based on the knowledge of fractions. This question is based on the knowledge of fractions. Now, moving to our lesson. The answer of this question will be discussed in our next video. Moving to our lesson. The topic which we are going to deal today is fractions. Now, as you have learned about fraction, can any one of you tell me what do you mean by fraction? Yes, very good. Fraction is part of a whole. Fraction is part of a whole. For example, if I take a square, see, this is a square, okay, and if I fold it or if I divide the square in two equal parts, in how many parts I have divided? I have divided in two equal parts. And now what I am doing? I am shading one part. One part is shaded. Now, so the fraction here, the fraction of the shaded part will be 1 out of 2, where 2 is the whole and 1 is the part. That's why this is known as fraction 1 by 2. And here 1 is the numerator and 2 is the denominator. Okay, similarly you can take some another shape. For example, what shape is this? See, this is a circle. And let me divide this circle in some parts. In how many parts I have divided it? I have divided in 4 parts. The whole is divided in 4 parts. And how many parts I have shaded? I have shaded 2 parts. So the fraction is 2 by 4. This is part and this is whole. So this was just the recapitulation of the previous class. Let us move to an activity. The activity is, in this activity we will be learning how to add fractions. We will be learning how to add fractions using rectangular models. Okay. So you want to learn how to add fractions using rectangular model. We will be solving a question of addition of fractions. Let us take a question. Let us say we will be adding 1 by 3 and 3 by 5. So as we have seen now only 1 by 3. How can you represent 1 by 3? Here are two rectangular strips. I will divide the first rectangular strip in 3 equal parts. And when I shade one part, this figure represents 1 upon 3. Similarly, in the next rectangle, we have to show 3 by 5. So let me divide this rectangle in 5 equal parts. 3, 4 and 5. And how many parts I have to shade? I have to shade 3 parts. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So this shaded portion represents 3 out of 5. Now moving to next 2 strips of rectangle. Okay. I will just copy the first figure. What I will do? I will divide it in 3 equal parts. Okay. And what I will do? I will just copy it. I will shade one part. Okay. So no magic I have done. But now I am going to do a magic. What I will do? I will bring the second figure inside the first. That means I will draw I will divide the figure in 5 equal parts. Now, can any one of you tell me what is the shaded portion? How many total parts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 into 3 is 15. So the total part is 15. And how many parts are shaded? 5 parts are shaded. Similarly, bringing the first figure to the second. Okay, we'll bring the first figure to the second. First, draw the second figure. I have drawn second figure. I will shade 3 parts. And after that, I will bring the first figure inside the second figure. Okay. Now let me write the fraction. The fraction is, the total part is 15. And how many parts are shaded? I think 9 parts. 1, 2, 3. So total 9 parts are shaded. Now it's time to add both of them. It's time to add both of them. So in this last figure, I will copy both the rectangles. I will draw vertical lines also. And I will draw horizontal lines also. Now I will copy the shaded part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 parts. And 9 parts from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So in total, after combining both of them, total what we have got out of 15, 14 parts are shaded. So this is the answer. This is the answer for the question 1 by 3 plus 3 by 5. We have done nothing. We have just taken the help of rectangle and the concept of fractions. Now, following the same method, you will be doing a question. This is for your practice. You will be doing a question, and the question for you is, you will be adding 1 by 4 and 2 by 3. You will do it in your notebook following the same method. I hope you have liked the activity, and following this activity, you can add any fractions. Even you can use this activity for subtraction and multiplication. The next subtraction and multiplication will be taught in my next video. Thank you all. Stay safe.